Mary Kay, CoverGirl, Maybelline, those are just some of the different brands of cosmetics. Around 4000 BCE, women wore copper and ore around their eyes to make them stand out. For blush, they wore a copper mixture of minerals, and to line their eyes, they wore coal. Around 3000 BCE, the Greeks and Chinese began whitening their faces. The Chinese used rice powder, and the Greeks would use white lead. Greek women would apply berries on their cheeks for rouge. Around 1800 AD was found that zinc oxide, which is commonly used in today's cosmetics, was much safer than lead on the faces. Women throughout history put their health at risk with many homemade cosmetics. In some cultures, women used arsenic, lead, mercury, and even leeches to get themselves a pale appearance, which deemed beautiful in the old days. Now me, I could not put a leech on my face. No way. Today's multi-billion-dollar cosmetic industry must meet strict government regulations and manufacturing guidelines. So I would say back in the olden days when they were using leeches, that would not meet the government guidelines. The history of cosmetics spans at least 6,000 years of human history. In 1920, dark eyes, the red lipstick, the red nail polish, and the suntan was a fashion statement by Coco Chanel. Also, in 1920, the eyebrow pencil took off. And if you notice, most women, that's what they wear, is a lot of eye makeup. The early mascaras like Maybelline was pressed cakes containing soap and pigments. Cosmetic deodorant was invented in 1888 and was trademarked under the name Mum, which meant deodorant. Roll-on deodorant was launched in 1952 and the aerosol deodorant in 1965. So as you can see, they haven't been around way too much longer. Nowadays, beauty products are available online stores, outlet stores, major department stores, and beauty retailers. Japan is the second largest market in the world. I printed off a list of different cosmetics from ancient times. Some of them are pretty interesting, some of them I would never use. Anyway, in 10,000 BCE, men and women in Europe used scented oils and ointments to clean and soften the skin and to mask the body odor. Oils and creams are used to protect against the hot European sun and the dry winds. In 4000 BCE, European women applied galena mestmet, made of copper and lead ore, and malachite, bright green paste of copper minerals to their face for color and definition. In 3000 BCE, the Chinese people began to stain their fingernails with gum, arabic, gelatin, beeswax, and egg. The colors used represent social class. In 1500 BCE, Chinese and Japanese citizens commonly used rice powder to make their faces white. Eyebrows are shaved off, teeth was painted gold or black, and hen dyes applied to stain the hair and faces. 1000 BCE, the Grecians whitened their complexion with chalk or lead-faced powder and faced crude lipsticks out of ore laced with red iron. Early cosmetics in 100 AD, in Rome, people put barley, flour, and butter on their pimples and sheep fat and blood on their fingernails for polish. 1200 AD, as a result of the Crusades, perfumes are first imported to Europe from the Middle East. 1300 AD, in Elizabethan England, dyed red hair comes into fashion. Society women wear white eggs over their faces to create the appearance of a paler complexion. Now me, I don't want to look pale, I want to look tan and original. The Renaissance cosmetics In Europe, only the aristocracy used cosmetics, with Italy and France emerging as the main centers of cosmetics manufacturing. As a female, I wear an awful lot of makeup. My fiance would say I spend too much makeup, but I found this pretty interesting on how they wore makeup back then to what we wear now. Thank you.